Okay, good morning. It's morning here, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be, whenever you are watching this. Usual deal. We're going to start off, straighten up our posture. When we're pulling the rope, let the meat fall down and back. Inhale and exhale. Well, I exhale, I want to make my back big and my front small, right? Contract the lungs completely. Inhale. Exhale. In. And lovely. From here, scanning the system. So body scan, going through the entire body, making sure everything is moving the way it should. So I'm looking left and right. Then I'm looking up and down. And I'm rolling forward. So ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to shoulder. And I'm rolling to the side, chin to shoulder, chin to chest, chin to shoulder. Oh, that's my neck done. So into my shoulders. So I do my arm circles. And back. Okay, from here, just a coordination exercise. So one hand is up, right? And the other hand is down. The one that's up is going to do a circle forward. Okay? The one that's down is going to do a circle back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start off nice and slow, and they're going to meet in the middle. Okay, I'm going to take a few goes to get into the swing of it, all right? Then we're changing the other way around. So the one that's up is going to do circles forwards. The one that's down is going to do circles back. They're going to meet here, and they're going to carry on. Yeah, from there, hands out, twisting. So wringing out the T-toe. Good stuff. Opening and closing. Let's go adjust that light position just for a second. Yeah, 1 sec now. Okay, that should be a bit better. Wow, I can't see you now. Can't see nothing now. Okay, breathing in. And feet back out. Okay, and wrist circles. And back the other way. Interlocking your fingers. Rolling one way. And rolling back the other way. Shaking it out. Gripping and ripping. Lovely, into the spine. So inhale, hips forward, look up. Exhale, down, front, middle, back, in and up. Out and down. Go from here, side bends. Side and the other. Oh, yeah. Good stuff from here, twists. Okay, hands in the hips, hip circles. Change the direction. Good stuff, feet together, knee circles. Change the direction. Lovely. So I'm going to put all my weight on my left foot, lifting my right foot up in front, right foot, toes down, toes back, foot back. Repeat 3 times. Rotate one way, rotate the other way, switching. Same thing on the other side, toes down, toes back, foot back. Repeat 3 times. Circle one way, circle the other way. Okay, into our mindful step, and I'm very much reminded of John Cleese here with the Monty Python's The Ministry of Silly Walks. That was one of the best fitness programs I've seen. The fact that it has comedy in it is what makes it so great, and what's missing from most fitness things. The goofy, silly shit is excellent, right? If you're having a laugh, you're going to enjoy your workout more. You're going to get more out of it. You're going to go a little bit further. So this fucking drill sergeant crap now. Don't mind any of that. Just relax, loosen up, enjoy it, right? So from here, just working on my mindful step. So I'm just rocking my weight forward and back. Okay. Now I'm still being every bit as mindful as before. I'm just going to do it a little faster. Okay, and I don't mean fast like rushed, I mean like a natural step. Okay, so I'm stepping back, stepping forwards. All right, so just get a feel of where your weight is. Make sure you're looking up. Avoid when we become conscious in the feet, we tend to look down, but I want you to avoid that from happening. Okay, so you're looking up, you're just walking back and forth, really easy, but very, very conscious of where your weight is at any point. So if I say stop, you can hold it, okay, just for a second. All right, so when you stop, you should be able to hold just where you are, just for a second, okay? So can you do that all the way through the movement? Can you stage it so that you can stop at any point, right? Okay, now, same idea, just a little bit more speed to it. You should be able to stop anywhere at all and hold that position. So rather than just sort of plumping along, okay, we want to just kind of glide. We want to be in control of the movement all the time so that we can change direction and speed and pressure at any time that we want to. Okay, that really is what your coordination stuff is all about. So yesterday we did our squat, push, pull. So today we are going to stretch those same areas. Stick, a big stick, get a big stick. Okay, love big sticks. All right, from here now, hands nice and wide. Just going to swing it back, and I'm going to block there 4 or 5 times, and then I'm going to come forward. So remember, my arms are straight during this exercise. So I'm going to go a little bit further. I'm going to do a few more bounces. Again. Okay. Now, bending your arms a little if you need to, but if you can keep them straight, that's awesome. All the way over, all the way back, all the way over, whoop, all the way back. Try and hold on to your stick. All the way over, all the way back. Lovely. Okay. Next one. Stick straight down your back. Grab it with the lower hand. The higher hand is going to pull up. So try to get my lower hand as high as I can get it. Adjust my higher hand to my upper hand now. From here, this one's going to pull down at 45 degrees. Okay, so I'm pulling that way, not straight ahead. Out to the side. Pull, pull, pull. Nice stretch for the front of the shoulder there. Okay, relax. Loosen it out. Grab it again. Pull up. Should have a little bit more range this time. When I do this, sometimes the back of my hand sticks on my shirt a little, and I have to kind of wiggle it like step, 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 step to get it up a little bit higher. So I kind of wiggle it around a little bit just to get that little raise. Then I'm going to pull down again. Relax that there. We're going to hit that one more time. So same idea now. Pull the stick up the side again. You're going to kind of wiggle it to get it a little bit higher. And here we go. Pulling down now. Yo, okay, letting that go. Smack him with it. Right, switching to the other side. Something on my mind, clearly. Stick hand to the side. Okay, grabbing the stick nice and low, pulling up, wiggling around, trying to get that lower hand side. Get it. From here now, I'm going to pull down 45 degrees. Pull, pull, pull. Relax. Okay, bring my hand a bit lower so I can pull a little bit higher up. That's as high as my hand can go right now. So we'll pull, pull, pull. Stretching can really look like nothing when you're doing it. You know, it's only you that knows whether you're doing it properly or not, and you're going from how it feels. What you should be feeling right now is through the front of the shoulder here. You should be feeling like it's being stretched. Okay, so we're gonna hit that one more that way. Go one more time. Get my hand as high as I can. Wiggle it down as I need to. And pull it in. Okay, relaxing there now. I'm going to pop the stick down for a second, leaving it down flat on the floor, in and out of the way, so that if I leave it up against the wall and nothing happens, it could fall and might trip over it or whatever. But if it's flat on the floor, well out of the way, I'm not going to trip over it, am I? He says, can't be 100% clean. Okay, so triceps a little bit now. So and the lats at the back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my elbow across this way, like so. Okay. Now relax for a second. Sometimes we do movements to the geometry of the room and not to the geometry of our own bodies. By that, I mean, I say if I want to stretch this, okay, and I turn my body over this way, well, I'm not stretching this then, I'm just turning this. So make sure that it's this elbow moving relative to this shoulder. So if I move the shoulder, sure, my arm can go further, but I'm not stretching, okay? So, same hand now is going to go down behind my head like so, as close as I can get it. I'm going to catch it with my hand, I'm going to pull my head up, and I'm going to pull my arm this way, okay? So pull my arm over here. All right? Oh, okay. Oh. We're going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to grab the stick. We're going to do the same stretch with the stick, but you do have to make sure that you differentiate it with the last stretch. It looks the same as the last one we were doing. It's just, you'll see it's a little different. So elbow down, head forward, hand on the elbow, or sorry, elbow down, head down, elbow up even. Pull, pull, pull. My words are not wording correctly today. My brain isn't braining good. I know my brain's braining fine, it's just my words aren't wording. Okay, relax. Jesus, I'm full of shit. It's terrible. Right, over here. The calves now. This time, instead of pulling up with the bottom arm, I'm going to pull down to the top arm. So I'm going to keep walking my lower hand up and pull. Okay, keep walking up and pull. Okay. So now the stretch I'm looking for is from my elbow down to around here. So grab, pull, and then pull the head up. So what I find works best is to sort of bend forward a little bit when getting into position, and then apply the pressure using the head. I find that works quite well for me. You might find it differently, but as long as you're stretching the back of your arm down into the side of your back there, then we're laughing. Okay, same thing on the other side. So catching the stick down behind, grab it. This time I'm looking to pull down. My head goes forwards, get my elbow in position, pull it up, and then pull down, 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 down. Pull, 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 pull. Okay, chill out there. Now we're done with the stick. No more stick. Okay. From here, I want you just to rest your leg on a chair or whatever it may be. Okay, and then just walking your hands forward and just bobbing nice and easy there. Okay, so nice and easy. Now, your leg doesn't have to be as high as my leg is. You can put your leg on a footstool or, you know, a chair or something. That's fine. Okay, what we're looking to do is to raise the front heel and walk down the leg and then just bob in and out there, really easy. Okay, now pull your toes to your nose while you do it. Remember, if it hurts, you're going too far. Pull back a little bit. You want to feel the edge of tension, not the tension itself, just the edge of it. Okay, same thing on the other side. And then fit for life, you're done after this one. So, okay, so I've got my heel raised and I'm walking my hands down my leg, pulling my toes back to my nose and I'm just bobbing there, okay? Fit for life, that's you. See you tomorrow. Fit to play. Bend the knees, let the hands fall down as close to the floor as we can get them. Ideally, fingers under toes, but if not, just flop your upper body forwards. Straighten your right leg, bend your left, straighten your left, bend your right, right, left. Boom. You say straight and bend. My left isn't going to do that very well, but it'll do something. Okay, sit your ass to the ground. He says, in the most awkward way you can. All right, spread my feet out. Swims, forward swims. Okay, gonna walk down. Now, if I could put my left foot in on my right thigh, I would. I can't, but I want you to try getting this position here. Okay, walk your fingers down your leg as best you can. Get a nice grip, and remember, toes to nose, chest to knee. And the whole thing here, get to the edge of tension and relax. As you exhale, you should get a little bit more space, so you go a little bit further and relax. But just to the edge of tension every time. If you're doing it correctly, the tension should let you move more and more. The tension should become less and less and less for the positions that you're in. The positions that have no tension, that's your free range of motion. We want to maximize that. You don't get it by force, you get it by relaxation, right? By relaxing into position. So I'm here, find, where's my edge? There, that's my edge of tension. So I'm just gonna, just a few times, I'm gonna kind of bob back and forth around it, just to really calibrate it, right? Just to really find out where it is. For me right now, it's right, hold on. There, that's the edge of tension. If I go further now, the tension is going to increase quite a lot. If I stay here, okay. Now, tension there is gone. So I'm going to inhale. I'm going to sink a little bit further. There's my edge of tension now. I'm going to hang here until it gets the fuck out of my way. Move, bitch, get out the way. And again. Relax, guys. So if you're doing this correctly, you're like 3 stretches. There should be a significant difference between stretch 3 and stretch 1. Stretch 1 should be quite restricted, but by stretch 3, you should be able to go a couple of inches further or whatever measurement you wish, right? It should be just a little bit, there should be a noticeable difference, a visible difference almost, okay? But again, if you worry too much about how it looks, you stretch to the geometry of the room, not to the actual stretch itself. And what are we stretching when we do this? Well, we're stretching the back line from the toes to the sole of the foot, back up here, a lot in the calf, a lot in the hamstring, a bit in the glute, a bit in the lower back. Okay, and that's what we're up to. We're trying to loosen out that whole line. And once it's nice and loose, power flows through it more easily. It's more protective against injuries, etc. The irony of that is not lost on me, given my knee. But the theory is sound, okay? Just the guy teaching you is an idiot. That's not the same thing. Okay, so from here, hands on the leg, walking your fingers down. Get as far as you can, get to your edge of tension. There, and relax. Okay, that tension went very fast for some reason. It's gone now, so I'm going to inhale. And exhale, go a little bit further. Now, if you're not feeling that softening, you're stretching too far. Like if the tension doesn't give up, you're trying too hard. So pull back a little bit. It's the free range of motion we care about, not the static stretch end position. Although that does give us a limitations where we are. So each time I feel it relax, I go a little further. Beautiful. Right, moving on to the upper part here, the back into the glutes, okay? Yeah, I'll say everything else in a minute. First one, pulling my knee to my chest. And again, just rocking it back and forth a few times till I feel it. I feel it in the glute here. Now, I actually find this one quite hard to feel, maybe because I do a lot of head high front kicks or something, I don't know, but it takes me a while to kind of feel a bite on this when I'm going straight back. Because for me, putting my leg there it's never been a difficult one. But different people feel differently on this one. See, so you're looking for a glute stretch here. Now, I'm going to do the same, but what I'm going to do, taking the same knee, I'm going to bring my right knee as far over to my left as I possibly can. Okay. Now, while that is partially a glute stretch, it's actually rotating the lower back. Because it's rotating the lower back, it's not stretching exactly as we want to. There's value to this position in this stretch, sure, but we're looking for the glute. So now I'm going to do back to this position. I'm going to pull the knee across, but I keep this hip down now. Now, it doesn't look anywhere near as impressive, but it's getting me exactly where I want it to get. Okay? So you got to ask yourself, are you doing this stuff as a performance art, or are you doing this to improve your physical condition? If you're doing it to improve your physical condition, you should be feeling where it needs stretching and stretching as appropriate. Follow that feeling. Okay? It doesn't matter how it looks. Well, not to me anyway, I don't give a shit. And relax. There's another thing I think is an issue with the current generation is that people are exercising for how it looks, and this irony of me putting this stuff out on social media is not lost on me. But they're doing the exercise as a display. For me, exercise is preparation. Okay, the performance is performance. This is not performance. This is preparation for performance, or preparation for good body movement, so you can perform the way you want. What should your performance be? Whatever the fuck you want it to be. Playing with the kids, climbing a mountain, I don't give a shit. Martial arts, whatever the performance is, that's up to you. This is preparation for performance. So now I'm going to pull my knee towards my chest. I'm on the other leg now. I started on my right leg and went to my left. I have to kind of modify my grip on this one, guys, because of the damage to my knee. So if you do yours the same way as your last one, where your hands are on the shin, I'm not even going to think about doing that today, because I'm not going to fuck myself up again and be on crutches for 12 days. Okay, relax. Now, same thing again. I'm going to bring my left knee as far over to the right as I can. So you can feel there's a nice stretch in the glute, sure, yeah, but we're rotating the lower back. So we'll get a better stretch this time when we keep the hip down and we pull the knee across. There. It doesn't look impressive, but it's doing its work. Okay, chill out there now. From here, I'm going to extend my arms straight over my head, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to split my body. So when my upper body is moving, my lower body there's no muscles involved, okay? The upper body does all the work for the first part, and the lower body does all the work for the second part. The key is that the relaxation points. Key to this exercise is to let everything go, and there'll be like this flop over point, where the upper body goes as far as it can go and the lower body just flops and follows it, okay? So from here, my right hand, make sure your arms are over your head. Now, if your hand is by your side, this exercise is virtually impossible, or, well, you can do it, just you won't be doing what you're supposed to be doing. So put your hands over your head, like stretched out, like you're on a stretching rack. From here, my right hand goes as far to my left as I can, and my eyes follow it, so my head comes up. So my upper body is trying to reach the far wall, and my lower body is just dead. Okay, so it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going, and there's my flop. Now it's going to come back, so my right arm goes back to my right, my head follows it, and I reach, and there, the flop is what I want. Okay, now my left arm, so both arms straight up overhead, left arm goes as far to the right as it can, keeps going, I lift my head up, I follow it, reach, boom, flop is what I'm after. Left arm goes back, eyes follow the hand, boom. Okay, same thing with the lower body. This time, you're dead from the waist up, right leg comes up, and it goes all the way over to the left and drags the upper body with it. Then he goes back. Okay, it's much easier with the legs than the arms. Okay, left leg goes over. Very tentatively gives it terrify your leg. Okay, and back. Okay. Okay. Any other muscles, guys, that you feel you need to stretch? Now is the time. So what we didn't cover today was the quad. So here, knees together, pull back and pull that shoulder back. Will give you a nice stretch in the quad. That's the only other major muscle group that we did yesterday that we haven't done today. So if you feel like you need to do that, work away. I'm fucking terrified of doing mine, so I'm not doing mine at the moment because that's what messed me up last time. That's it. If you have any questions, use the group. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow for torture. Bye, guys.